How do you describe the last few days for not just Snowbird, but your neighbors at Alta and Little Cottonwood Canyon, that area as a whole?
It has been a record-breaking storm. Here at Snowbird, we surpassed our all-time snow record, which was set in 2010-11 of 783 inches of snow. We are now at 808 inches, so well above that all-time record. And, this storm has been just quite the beast for everyone.
It's been a beast for everybody, and this winter's been a beast for everybody who's spent time digging out, making sure visitors can have the recreation that they came to enjoy, right? I mean, how much strain has this put on your team this winter?
Our teams have been working around the clock, digging out the resort, doing avalanche mitigation, helping make sure that our guests are comfortable. Like you said, not just during the past several days, but this entire winter. We pulled some stats as we got closer to our record, and we've had almost 50 days this season where we've had 6 inches or more of snow. So that's a lot of work on our teams, but a lot of fun to ski as well.
You mentioned Snowbird does assist with avalanche mitigation work. How does that work out with UDOT, with all of the other partnerships that basically allow people to function safely in Little Cottonwood Canyon?
Yeah, so it's a complicated structure up in the canyon during days like this. You have UDOT working on the road. We have our teams working to do avalanche mitigation on the mountain. And everyone's just communicating with each other. If they're doing helicopter avalanche mitigation, we can't have people outside. We need to make sure that not only our guests, but our employees are safe. So there's just a lot of communication that goes on to make sure that everyone's working in sync, doing what needs to be done safely.
What is going on right now in terms of the interlodge status at Snowbird?
Yeah, there's a lot of different things happening. April, May, I would say that April and March actually are some of our snowier months typically. We see a lot of springtime snow, and that also helps us extend our season usually. So it's not unusual to see so much snow, but this multi-day late season interlodge event certainly is something that we haven't seen in years past. So usually they've happened more in February or earlier in the season. This interlodge, while it is very large, has not been a complete surprise. We saw it coming with the snow totals forecasted. We put out messaging on Sunday, communicating with our guests and our employees, hey, this might be a multi-day road closure event. So we did work to let anyone up there know that if you have something coming up, if you can't be up here, maybe consider altering your plans, because we're really at the mercy of Mother Nature when these things happen.
What's the difference between maximum interlodge and just your standard interlodge?
So maximum interlodge goes into effect when they're doing avalanche mitigation efforts over the Snowbird Village. All of the buildings at Snowbird are built and designed to withstand being hit by an avalanche just due to the nature of the canyon. Avalanche paths do come towards the resort, and that's why interlodge goes into effect. Different buildings at Snowbird have different measures that help protect the people inside. So some of the buildings, if they have large north-facing windows that are near Mount Superior, for example, we'll work with those guests. We'll go into maximum interlodge where we ask them to move away from windows. Some resorts some buildings might have shutters that go into place. It's just an extra precautionary measure we take to make sure people stay safe.